So what is a spiritual life? It's a life in which we are controlling our mind. Spiritual life is a life in which we are controlling our mind instead of letting our mind control us, which it does, doesn't it? So we often develop, painful feelings, or we often have painful memories. Our mind is often focusing on things that we don't want to think about. So that's an uncontrolled mind, isn't it? You know, like in the middle of the night when you start worrying about something. Worrying about your money, or worrying about your health, or worrying about your friends, worrying about your job, worrying about the future of humanity. Then this worry is the product of an uncontrolled mind. Because we don't want to worry, do we? You know, sometimes people say things to us like, oh, do you remember this, or what happened in that situation? And we go, I don't want to go there. That's what we say, isn't it? I don't want to go there. So there are plenty of places in our mind where we don't want to go. But our uncontrolled mind takes us to those places. So it's as if our mind is like a horse and we're the rider. And if our horse is uncontrolled and undisciplined, it will just take us wherever it wants. And so it doesn't matter how often we shout, I don't want to go there, that's where we're going to end up. We're going to end up in the places that we don't want to go. That's the problem, isn't it? So instead, if we train in mindfulness in the form of meditation, then with the reins of mindfulness, we can then direct the horse of our mind along the paths of happiness. If we don't practice meditation in the form of mindfulness, or mindfulness in the form of meditation, then our uncontrolled mind will take us along the paths of suffering that we don't want to go down. So what's great news, absolutely fantastic news, very optimistic, is the fact that we can choose. At the moment we can't because we don't have a controlled mind. But that is the whole point of training in mindfulness. We develop the ability to choose what it is we want to focus on. What is it we want to concentrate on? What is it that we want to become familiar with? States of mind, positive states of mind, peaceful states of mind. We can choose that instead of stress, worry, anger, frustration, disappointment, unhappiness, which is where our mind will normally take us. So spiritual life is about controlling the mind, and controlling the mind absolutely and utterly depends upon meditation. And meditation absolutely and utterly depends upon mindfulness. So mindfulness is at the very heart of meditation, and meditation is at the very heart of a happy life.